Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we're looking at another Mattel Jurassic Park figure. It is the Mattel Hammond Collection Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Corythosaurus. I'm still a little sick, so pardon the voice and the sniffles. But I just really wanted to get to this guy. I believe this dinosaur is actually from Jurassic Park 3, if I'm not mistaken, but it's box also says Jurassic Park. Yeah, okay, so here's the box right here. Oh, excuse me, I really am gunky. So it is from Jurassic Park 3, but 30th Anniversary Jurassic Park is what's on the front. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Quick read up right here, my friends. With a defining duckbill and head I'm very sick. With a defining duckbill and head crest, the Corythosaurus stampedes onto the scene as Dr. Alan Grant and Paul and Amanda Kirby desperately flee from the velociraptors on Isla Sorna. Ooh, I'm struggling. Okay. Oh, Christ. I'm so sorry, everyone. But I had to get this done. I don't have terribly much time to film these days, and I gotta get these done. So, Corythosaurus. I'm a big Hadrosaur fan. You know, who isn't? They're a dinosaur, a kind of dinosaur we know a lot about. Corythosaurus I know less about than, say, like Parasaurolophus or Edmontosaurus, but still, it's a neat one. I really like the coloration with the tan and the brown, and then a little bit of kind of a grayish brown up top. You know, I like the red crest. Makes sense that if the crest is colorful, it probably would have been used for display. Very neat little yellowy kind of orange eyes. Pretty cool. Pink in the mouth. And you can see it does have the membranes for the side of the mouth in there, and they're fully painted, but you almost can't even see them. Like, that's about as far as you'd want to open the mouth. Any more than that, it doesn't look natural. So, it's almost pointless that those are in there. But it's still an appreciated detail nonetheless. And since we're up here, I'm going to say that if they didn't have that detail, they could have painted the claws, maybe. Because you can see here, the claws aren't painted. The toe claws are, but the hand claws aren't. And on a kid's toy, that probably wouldn't bother me at all. But this, I really see the Hammond collections as adult collectibles. That's kind of unacceptable. I'm not going to lie. I got this guy on a Black Friday sale for $8, which is an insanely low price. This isn't the Hammond collection I probably would have gone for if it wasn't that cheap. I can't lie about that. But, now I couldn't pass it up. That was such an excellent price. And remember, in my T-Rex review, I said I got it for like $27 when it was normally $55. After that, I saw a sale for it for $15. Can you believe it? The Hammond Collection T-Rex for $15. Oh, Christ. But yeah, there's also all these black flecks, which I think are in the plastic and maybe the paint, but in some places they're more prominent than others. Like, they're not that prominent on this foot, but they're very prominent on this foot, and it kind of just looks like drips from the nails got on there, but it didn't because it's in all the tan. I don't know if that's mixed into the paint, or if it was done on top, or if it's part of the mold, I don't know. But it's a neat little subtle effect, but sometimes, in some places, it's stronger than others. I wish it was more even. Alright, well, that's really my only complaint. I think they could have, done the paint a little better. Honestly, the mouth and the flecks, I can ignore them. I just feel like I have to mention them because this is a review after all. Those don't bother me, but the claws should be painted. Anyway, now let's do articulation. You already saw that the mouth opens up, the head articulates all over the place, as does the neck. You have in and out on the arms, forward and back. You have an elbow bend and rotation, and then there's nothing on the wrist. My other Hammond collections, even T-Rex with its tiny little arms, has wrist articulation. So it's like they just ignored this guy's hands entirely. You've got some in and out on the leg. It does rotate, but it kind of gets stuck up there, but it does come around. It's like it locks into place. Whatever. It's fine. You got a knee bend and rotation on the knee. And then a lot of movement on the little feeties here. A nice pivot, honestly. Pretty cool. tail. You do have to pop the tail in, but it's really easy. You don't have to heat it up or anything, and then it stays in. You hear that, NECA? That's how you do it, NECA. All right. Good job on that, Mattel. And it's a bendy wire. I actually think the bendy wires in these Hammond collection figures are pretty damn good. I think they do quite a good job on these puppies. Look at that. That's a good bendy wire. No holes on it to let it breathe or anything. You know, detail on the bottom of the feet with that Jurassic franchise stamp. Sorry if the lighting's a little harsh. So yeah, I actually quite dig the articulation. Yeah, there's nothing in the wrists, but to be honest, do we really even need it? It's just odd that all my others have it and this guy doesn't. It's almost as if they knew the Corythosaurus wouldn't sell as well as others, even though they keep making merch of it. Which is a good segue into size comparisons, because I'm going to compare it with another Corythosaurus figure. Here it is with the Captives Jurassic Park 3 30th Anniversary Corythosaur. And you're probably like, why the heck are you comparing it with something in that scale? Because this is a baby. It's a hatchling. So, that actually does make sense that I would compare them, because this is a little baby. So that's the baby Corythosaur with the adult. They are very different color-wise. Maybe its colors change as it grows, or maybe one is a female, one is a male. Who knows? Very interesting, though. So I'm going to put this Captive back with my other ones up on the table. And now let's compare this Corythosaur with another Hammond collection figure from Mattel. This is kind of my go-to one. It was my first one after all. It is the Hammond collection Concavenator from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. They kiss. That's pretty cool. I like that. They'll look really nice together. Okay. Now, how about a Safari Limited figure? Since it's from Jurassic Park 3, why don't we compare it with the Safari Limited 2019 Spinosaurus? The kiss. It's all good. I think that's really cool. Nice look with the updated design, and they kind of match in a way. They both got the orange going on, but this one's got the darker and this one's got the lighter parts. Still has a contrast. They actually look really cool together. Okay, now how about a Papo? It is the Papo Green Running T-Rex, which is clearly designed to look like a Jurassic T-Rex. Jurassic Park T-Rex, I mean. Alright, that's cool. I dig it. I'm gunky, but I dig it. Awesome. Let's move that back. Oh man, I'm so gunky. How about a Schleich Gastonia to show it with another herbivore? Man, it towers over that puppy. Look at that. Christ. Woof. Of course, I want to show it with a kaiju. Here's the NECA 2019 King of the Monsters Godzilla. You know, I just like to show my dinos with kaiju, since dinos did inspire kaiju. That's cool. If you display your stuff together, they're similarly quality figures. I think this guy's a bit more quality than this guy, but they're adult collectibles. And last, but not least, how about one more Hammond collection? This one a human, not a dinosaur. It is the Hammond collection 3 3/4 inch Dr. Ellie Sattler. Wow. 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 So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Mattel Jurassic Park 3 Hammond Collection Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Corythosaurus figure? Well, it's pretty good. You know, I think a lot of people are probably sleeping on this one, and it is good, though it does have its flaws. I can ignore the flex. I can ignore the almost unnecessary detail in the mouth, because I mean that's at least trying, you know. When I was saying it, I wasn't really criticizing it hard. I was just saying it seems unnecessary, since you'll never really see them unless you have it tilted up and you're looking at him. But it's just whack. It's kind of whack that they went out of their way to do this detail that you can't even really see, and then they just didn't bother the front claws. They didn't bother with wrist articulation. It's like, oh, it's tiny. Well, so were the T-Rexes, but it got articulation. And honestly, I don't think it needs articulation. It's just weird to me that it's not there, but it's on all the others. It's on all the Predators. So I think they just care about the theropods more. They know the theropods are going to sell better. But the theropods aren't as cool if they don't have something to hunt. You know what I mean? They should have painted these nails. That's my... If I could say one thing, if I could change one thing about the figure, these nails should have been painted. But I mean, the articulation is still really good. I think the paint is still really good. That's just a big glaring flaw. Anyway, thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.